G'day, how you all going? It's Richard from Off-Road Touring Life, and as you can see behind me there, the FJ is not here. I'm over in Western Australia for a week, travelling up the west coast with mate Ash. So we've been mates since we were 12 years old, and he lives over this way now. So I flew over last night, we jumped straight in the car, and we'd made about 270 k's straight up the freeway from the airport. So we've probably about 40 k's north of Jurien Bay. We've got this free camp here called the Bushfire Tank Free Camp. So it's about 10 to 7 now, so we're about to pack up and hit the road and keep heading north. We had quite a bit of rain overnight last night, but fingers crossed it clears up a bit as we hit the road. So stick around and see what we get up to this week. I'm just here in Port Dennison now. So behind me is the obelisk. That was erected in 1869 just to help with the shipping navigation. So just nearby here a ship came to grief, and then they since built this back then to help with the navigation. It ran to the reef. Lake just out of Kalbarri. So we're at Port Gregory now, where the pink lake is. It's about 21 degrees. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. So we'll go for a walk down the lake, have a bit of a look down there. So we're just at Port Gregory. We just found this little track. We're following along the edge of the coast here. So we found a few of these today, but I haven't filmed too many of them because we're just out having a bit of an explore, but we're having an absolute ball up here. Weather's perfect, escaping that Victorian winter, cruising around in the luxury of the 200 series. Yeah, so I just poke along this little track now. Ash has just driven off ahead. Just running along behind him, try and capture some footage for all you guys to check out. But from here we're looking at heading up towards Kalbarri. So last time I was here was back in 2010 when we spent just over 4 months on the road. Just felt like yesterday when we were pulling into the Pink Lakes there, but absolutely fantastic area up here. Perfect time of year, perfect temperature. It's good to be out and about cruising around. And the plane flight across from Vic was nice and smooth one as well. Not a super fan of flying, but you do what you have to do to come out and check out these spots when you've got limited time, etc. But yeah, it's awesome out here. So we'll go find out where this track heads to. So we're just come into the Kalbarri National Park. We've got a few of these points of interest. So down here behind me is Castle Cove. It's absolutely sensational, which this little GoPro probably won't pick up, but I'll give you a look anyway. Alright, so now we're at point of interest number 2 on this short walk from the car park, and this one's called Natural Bridge. Current temperature update, 22 degrees, because you know I like sharing the temperature with everyone. There's a few little swallows and that flying around there. I think the whales are a little bit further south now, so we haven't seen any whales off here. But back when I was here in 2010, we saw plenty of whales off this coastline here. But I'll give you a look at the Natural Bridge. Alright, I might have lied to you a little bit before. There is whales out here, so you won't pick them up on the camera, but straight up over behind my shoulder there, we can see the whales coming up in and out of the water. So for the date as a reference, I know when this video is going to come out, it's August the 8th, 2022. And yep, there's definitely whales out there. Absolutely terrible spot for lunch, this one. Red Bluff Lookout, so this will be the last one we stop at heading into Kalbarri. We had some lunch at that last spot, but yeah, about to head into the town now and have a look around there. It's a nice smooth walk in, so all access is always a bonus. I mentioned that quite a few of my videos for access and things like that, but yeah, all these are quite easy to come in. This one here, it's only a kilometre return to the car park with a bit of a gradual climb. It's called Red Bluff, and this one's the closest one into Kalbarri. But this water here, absolutely sensational. Every bit as good as I remember it last time when I was here last time, when we actually drove. I actually was into patrol last time coming here, we drove here, but yeah, this time getting chauffeured. Righto, so we're just walking into Kalbarri Skywalk. So this is, say, around 100 metres above the ground below. And it was only opened in October 2020. So this is part of the park's entry fee. But Ash has an annual fee for WA. And here we are, checking this walk and Skywalk out. Righto, so there's 2 of these platforms here. There's looks like a bit of information spot over there, which we'll check out. There's lots of drones flying around up above us as well, but this little camera doesn't do this justice. This place is absolutely spectacular. So now we're just over at Nature's Window, which is just a short drive from the Skywalk. 1 kilometre walk down there. They say allow about 45 minutes. Series of stairs to head down. Head down there and check it out. See if I can, how good the memory is from back last time when I was here. So I'm not 100% sure, but I reckon last time I was here it didn't have this nice formed trail. I think it was just more of your walking track, but everything's so green. I've had a lot of rain over here in the west with the green with the red rocks and the blue skies. It's absolutely stunning. So that's Nature's Window. We got down there, there's only a couple of people there, so I filmed a bit, and then next thing you know, about 12, 15 people have turned up to get their photos there. So at the end of the day, I reckon first thing in the morning, that's probably the pick. Alright, so we've got at this free camp now, so it's just off the side of the road. We're just near, I think it's Ajana, it's pronounced. So we left the national park, drove back out to the main freeway, chucked a left, and we continued heading north. So this free camp, we just found it on Wiki Camps. There's a pull off the road, we just followed a couple little red dirt tracks, or little road sort of thing, and found this little spot here at the back. We just got some bolognese cooking there on the jet boil, so we'll eat that for dinner tonight. We've got the swags all opened up after last night's rain. A few things a bit wet last night, so we've got them drying out, and tomorrow morning we'll pack up, we'll continue heading north and see where we end up. But so far, nice still night. Last night we had a lot of mozzies because we're camped and surrounded by a lot of water, but this spot here looks pretty good. So tomorrow morning, back out on the road after a big day today out sightseeing. So it's Monday morning now, it's about 20 to 7. A lot of mist around this morning. We didn't really get a good sunrise, but it's quite foggy everywhere you look around. The highway starting to come alive a bit from about 5:30, a lot of cars and trucks heading past. Still had an awesome night's sleep, bit of condensation in the swag last night just because of the conditions. We didn't worry about pulling the awnings out or anything like that, just as a big road train starts rattling by now. So yeah, about to brew up a coffee, and we're going to head up towards Monkey Mia today and up to Denham. So like I said yesterday, Kalbarri hadn't been down into that walk for a while. The track's now formed walk down into Nature's Window, where last time was just a rocky track into there. So it's great to see the improvements going on there, and be good to see if much changes are up around Monkey Mia and around there. But yeah, we've actually booked in to the RAC club caravan park thing up there, so I haven't actually stayed in that before, but we thought we'd treat ourselves in there tonight. And so we're just at the turn off now to the Shark Bay World Heritage Area. So we're heading off. We've got the Overland Roadhouse down there behind me, and here's the turn off here. So we're going to head up into Denham now for the night and check it out in there. So here we are at Shell Beach. So it's quite unique here. If you haven't been here before, it's a beach. It's no sand, it's purely a lot of little cool shells out across here. It's some of the bluest water you'll ever see. This joint's unreal. It's only about a couple hundred metres off the road in. You can walk for miles. So I've just driven down to this other spot down near a beach here, just for a bit of a look. A few shells around here, but yeah, just come to the end of a track here. A few people just fishing up behind us, parked down on the beach, but yeah, we'll turn around and continue on. So we've just pulled into Denham and just end up seeing Graham Cahill's Y62 and caravan setup. So just parked here, we just stopped here to stock up on supplies before we head out to our camp tonight up at Monkey Mia there, before heading to Francis Perron National Park tomorrow. And then after that we're going to head out tomorrow night and camp out at Steep Point. But yeah, this is a pretty cool setup he's got going on here with the chopped extended Y62 and the van on the back. So last night we stayed at the Monkey Mia RAC, the caravan park here. Like I said, we bit of luxury for the night, but walking down now we've got the dolphin experience, and then we'll head off here for the day. But cracking morning here, it's about 14 degrees, about to grab a coffee and head down, check out the dolphins. Yeah. It's lovely to see the pelicans actually hanging around the dolphins as they are. Unfortunately, those pelicans are trying to get the best free feed of their morning. Dolphins will work tirelessly to get the fish that they do catch, and at the very last second, if the fish makes the wrong move, that pelican's going to try and situate itself just to steal that fish at the very last second. So one of the things we get asked a lot here at Monkey Mia is, how do we know the dolphins are who they are? One of the primary ways that we ID each individual in the population is by simply having a look at and taking a photo of each individual's dorsal fin, so the fin just on their back. Righto, so I'm going to wrap up this part of the trip in WA right here at Monkey Mia. Saw the dolphins swimming past, but they didn't do the feeding experience. So we've driven from Perth up through Port Dennison into Kalbarri and a lot of other cool areas. So I'll wrap up this episode here. Stay tuned for when the next one comes out, which we'll be heading to Francis Perron, I think it's pronounced, National Park, and out to Steep Point. So be sure to check that one out. But thanks so much for watching this one so far, and comment down below if you've been here and what you liked about this episode, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers. There, so we got up this morning around 6ish. The rain was starting to come in.